I'm Stanley from SNL Plumbing and we're here today with PHPI magazine. We'll be fitting an Aqualisa Shower Quartz Digital. Let's get it done. So today we're going to be fitting the shower unit here on the wall, connecting it to our power supply here, connecting to our hot and colds here, fitting out one wall outlet at mid-height and another outlet up high. Let me walk you through what we're doing on the other side. So this is the bathroom that we're going to have to shower in. We're going to have our controller here on the wall, our wall outlet here, and then up high we're going to have a rose coming out the wall and coming face down. And then just here we're going to be fitting a digital Bluetooth switch that will control the shower from outside of the shower. Right, so now we've got our holes marked out. Again, this is for our smart controller, this is for our outlet, riser rail outlet, and this is for our rose head outlet. Let's get them drilled. This is the control lead that controls the processing unit and the controls on the other side. Before we put this through the wall, we need to sleeve the wall. I'm using a bit of 22mm copper and it's as easy as this. So we're just fitting the back plate for the smart controller. You can see here, I've already marked my holes. Let's get them drilled out. So now we take the back of this plate, on a nice healthy bead of silicone, all the way around, like that. Before I siliconed it, I should have taken this off though. Whoops. Just clean my hands. And now the screw goes at the bottom. You can see here that you've got a little arrow that says up. Aqualisa have thought of absolutely everything on this one. Line it up. There we go. Now that's stuck to the wall, but I'm not going to trust the silicone on this one. I'm going to screw it back using the handy screws provided. When doing this, make sure you use the screws that are provided because you'll notice that the heads have got washers on them, pre-built in. Much better screws for this sort of application. So we've got the other end of the data cable because you'll notice they're two completely different ends. All we have to do to connect this, undo this little screw, pop the cover off, turn this on its side. You'll see you've got two potential places that it can go. So all we do, we take this, slot it in. Once you've got that click, that's it, it's not going anywhere. Just feed this cable down here like so. Get the cover. Pop that back on. And then we'll get it fitted to the wall. So now we've got one end of the data cable plugged into the box. We need to get the other end through here. This is why I sleeved it with a 22mm copper earlier. All we have to do, keep your protection on the end, poke it straight through. So now we've got the cable through. We'll just pull that a little bit. And you see you've got, the cable can only go in one way. Take the data cable, push it through, make it home nice and solid. And now, that's it, we're done, we're on. All we've got to do is tighten up this tiny little grub screw at the bottom. So what we're doing now is fitting these push fit valves. These come with the kit itself and you have to use them. You can't go on with compression, press, or definitely not solder. But that's it, they're done. Now we need to do these two. So this is our cold inlet. So it would help if I put it the right way around. There we go. This is the hot inlet. And this is our hot pipe. So we're going to take this clip out. We're going to replace this with a T, with a reducer, and then just pop it straight into here. This one, we're going to come straight out, pull a pass over and straight into there. Let's get it done. So as you can see, the first fix is all done now. We're going to get started on the second fix. Let's go. So as you can see, we've got our smart controller already wired in, job done. Now let's start on the second fix. You take your little back plate, slide that on. Now you've got a retaining grip ring. I'm not 100% sure the name of this, but you'll notice it says front on the front and it's blank on the back. So make sure that it says front when you're pushing it on. We just need to take this apart, and how we do that is undo that little screw, set that aside, make sure you don't lose it. Get a flathead and just turn that, pull that out. You'll notice that that's got a rubber O-ring in there. Make sure that stays in there, try not to lose it. Next step, get your tape measure, and from the front of this, just measure anywhere between 15 and 22 millimeters. We'll mark that. So we just put our pipe slice on. And now we take this, which is the back part of the outlet. Make sure you've got your little hole facing downwards. Push it on. There we go. Just get our pencil. Mark where we've got a drill. I'll take that back off. Alright, just go and get a drill. Alright, now they're all in. We take this again, remembering to put the hole for the grub screw at the bottom. Like I said, that's got the O-ring in there. Put that on and turn. Get your grub screw. There we go, and that's outlet number 1 done. So now we're on the top one. This can be this length of pipe sticking out can be anywhere from 55 to 150 mil. I'm going to go bang in the middle of 100 mil, I think. No, I'm going to go 120. Seems like a nice round number to me. Then we take this little plate here, slide it over. We take our pencil, mark the 4 holes. So now we refit this. Now get this, this is another version of the same thing with the retaining teeth in, but we've got this extension piece. We'll show you what that's for in a minute. We go in this little bag and we take out a little O-ring. It slides over the top, like so. And 4. Now that is nice and solid. Probably wouldn't try and do a pull-up off of it though. Last step, we put the shroud on just to cover the screws. There we go. And that's that done. So this is half of the second fix done. All we've got to do now is fit the rose head, the hose and handheld. Let's get the rose head done first and work our way down. So this end, just a standard everyday shower hose. Just press this button to stop that from turning. There we go. It's nice and tight, and now that head will spin freely to stop the hose getting tangled. So hose done, head done, second head done. Let's jump on the wiring now. Right, so the first fix and second fix is done. All we need to do now is wire it in. I've stripped the cable back, got my 2 ends. Let's get this done. So with these, you need to make sure that you're using a 3 amp fuse, one of these, one of the red ones, or pink, instead of a 13 amp. Most of these faceplates will come with a 13 amp fuse. This only requires a 3 amp. So let's get this swapped out. Let me go turn the electrics on. So right, shower's all fitted. We've still got to go through the process of getting that set up, but I want to install this before I go any further. This is the wireless shower controller. All this does is turn the water on and off, and you can select which head that it comes out of, whether it's the handheld or the fixed head rows. This goes outside of the shower so that you don't have to get wet with cold water when you first turn the shower on. You can remove this from its case and you can take it in the living room with you if you want to, and then when you think, well, I'm having a shower, turn it on, and then that's it. Everything comes on. Happy days. Right, let's get this put on the wall, shall we? So with this, you've got a selection of different languages. Naturally, I'm going to go for English, so we just press the button. Am I sure? Pretty sure. Hello, and now we're set up for English. You control the temperature by turning the dial. We can go into settings, auto wake up. So now what we're going to be doing is pairing a remote. Press remote until LED flashes. That's this button here. There we go. And now that's started the automatic pairing process, and it's paired. So I'm Stanley from SNL Plumbing. You can follow me across all social media, including YouTube. If you like the video, why don't you like and subscribe it? Just press the little button down below. Catch you on the next one.